I thought I'd go over a couple of the enhancements that I made to my Sur Ron. I think the first thing I did was actually get this Fender. I think it's a Kawasaki 125 or something Fender. But just to kind of mount it, you'll see I had to cut away portions of it on this side here. And it's actually flat. What I did was I don't know if you can see underneath there or not, but what I did was I just basically drilled holes in there for zip ties, and then I kind of came around the top with some zip ties. Hopefully that comes out in the sun. It's a little bit difficult for me to see. Hopefully you can see that. That was the first modification that we made. The second was these hand guards, which were pretty inexpensive on Amazon. Frankly, not extremely well made. But I took off the plastic. They had like a huge plastic piece on them that looked kind of goofy. And I remember in the olden days we used to use just bars. And so I decided to take the plastic off, paint them, and I reformed these as well so they fit a little bit closer to the guard to protect the brakes in your hands, of course. But I wanted to actually just I actually bent that so it fits a little bit better. The other enhancement that you will notice is I have a Luna seat riser kit. Without the battery, you can kind of see it pretty well. The Luna that's red, I have just red tape behind there, so it kind of highlights in red. I guess red's my theme. Didn't realize it until the bike came with shocks that were red, so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Anyway, one of the difficulties with this is the piece that actually is the extension piece, which is here. It actually, I cut it and drilled these holes so that I could actually put this pool noodle, which I painted red. Believe it or not, when you put this down on the battery, it actually holds quite nicely so far. I haven't tested it yet out in the field, but doing that tomorrow. But the seat extension thing is just this piece here. It's really not much, frankly, from Luna. I think they can do a little bit better job with that, to be honest with you. But that's like an enhancement that we have there. And the other thing that I did was I had a piece of Naugahyde. As you can tell, Naugahyde here was black, and I just painted the other side red, and actually used that as a little bit of a mud guard, or like a guard for the shock, etc. So the other thing I did here, this is really important. Instead of fiddling with these goofy seat tabs, you'll kind of see these tabs up underneath here that are a real pain in the behind to kind of get off. I highly recommend that you just cut right there on the seat, this hole in the back, and simply you will be able to remove the seat very, very easily when you need to, very quickly. So these bolts, these are covered by this plastic piece. Again, a pain to remove this plastic, but cut here, cover it with tape, which I just ripped off to make sure it doesn't get muddy up in there. But I think you'll be happy having that mod. Somebody else on the internet had that, and I copied it. And let's see here. Oh, I have the speed switch here on off. This is actually full speed, full power. This actually connects to the green wire, and off is actually mamby-pamby mode, and that's full speed. And I also put a headlight switch on. That's a headlight on, and that's headlight off. Let's see here. Did I talk about this? I think I talked about this stem riser that I got from Amazon. Fairly inexpensive, and I was able to use the original handlebar. So I'm sorry if I already said that, but anyway, those are the modifications that I've made on the bike so far. It's been fantastic and fun, and I think half the fun of owning one of these things is actually doing some modifications on it. Oh, and the other modification is the very inexpensive Lowe's Do-It-Right bucket was a little bit too tall, so I cut part of the top off of it. But anyway, there you have it. Fun stuff. And if you have any comments for some other tips and tricks, really cool. Love kind of making some changes to the bike. So thank you for watching.